Hello, hello.
Lives afraid to fart.
Hello, hello. I'm just trying to make it work. It's falling over. Good morning. Oh no, it's just noon. No, it isn't. It's 1. Good afternoon. Oops. Oh, don't be dimming the screen. That's not good.
Shakira X comment here.
Hey, Shakira. Oh, I can see that my hair's not very good brushed, is it? Hello, lovely ones. Hello, hello. Now, I've got the deciding diva in the house, I hope. I should have checked, actually. Are you here, lovely one? I just have to keep asking. And come on.
Cabin.
Yay! Look, see that?
Comment here. Zoe Miraball. Like the live. Katie
Hey. So, have you actually heard the way it says your name? Deciding diva.
Milsey joined. Milsey joined. Red Heart. Tulip. Peter. Carrot. Corin like the live. Moderator.
So we have a moderator. She got my mod. I have got my mod online today. My mod's on. Everybody should have a mod, including my mod. Right, so 1, 2, 3.
Voiceover off.
Voiceover off, and then I can go to the top, and you're going to pin, aren't you? You're going to start pinning things. We're getting efficient now, people. We're going to make this happen. Okay, and then
voiceover on. TikTok. Red Heart. Red Heart. Just got the no. 3 viewer badge.
Oh,
Corin just got the no. 1 viewer badge.
Oh, Corin. Well done.
Voiceover off.
You just got a badge. No, it keeps... Ah, there it is.
Voiceover. Blake _ Newman. Pinned.
Yay! I found the pinned things.
Blake _ Newman. 1. Blake _ Newman. Pinned. 37s. Live room pin close. Button. I love your videos.
Thank you for loving my videos. So, before we go and listen to any of your comments, any more of your comments, because we will be listening to plenty, don't worry. I feel like I've only got half a thing. Is that better? I've got you plugged in as well, so it's all a bit awkward today, I've got to say. Yes, so the last video that we did together, we were all together, I think it was Wednesday, wasn't it? The last video that we did, it was like 1 hour and 40 minutes, which to be honest is an average one for me. It's a bit scary. Some people find it difficult to speak, don't they? I find it difficult to stop. When I'm quiet, I'm okay, I can stay in a quiet space, but once I get started, I'm like, oof. Chitty chat. Now, I'm looking for my little tissue for my eyes. Oh, did you see my hat yesterday? Did you like it? What do you think? And I was doing that, what was that song? Hey, where's my dealer? I gotta get a bag tonight, or whatever it was. It wasn't that. That's 2 tunes mixed together, isn't it? Plus a bit of my own lyrics creation. Oh, there we are. So this is a great thing. We play a game with this at some of the events that we do. We have the Elmer game. Now, this is Elmer from the Muppets. And Elmo, not Elmer, Elmo. This is Elmo, I think. It's cool, isn't it? And because we play a game with Elmo. And then we were in an airport years ago. This is like 20 years ago. And I saw this and I just had to buy it. And at the time, my eyes were not quite the same as Elmo's, but I think they're a bit similar now, aren't they? So can you spot the difference? Hello. Yeah. Hello. Goodbye. See you later. So a bit of silliness on a Saturday lunchtime. That's my sport. I don't do sports. I've never done sports. My sport is that. That's my kind of sport. Making people laugh. So in sports, people want cheers and I just want laughter. I quite like cheers.
Low power mode turned off. Low power mode turned off.
Oh, good.
Battery sufficiently charged.
Thank you for sufficiently charging the battery. So yeah, so we did a 1 hour and we did a 1 hour and 40-minute marathon on Wednesday, and I spent the next 2 days just going through the editor, and I do it. There's a little system that I've developed, and I find some nuggets. I call them golden nuggets. Each video contains a number of golden nuggets. So each golden nugget can then be a video, and sometimes it's a long video with a few goodies in it, and then sometimes there'll just be little short goodies as well, and a combination of all of them. Anyway, guess how many videos I managed to retrieve from that 1 hour and 40 minutes? Almost 60 video clips. Almost 60 video clips. So if you're a social media creator, and yeah, you need to and you don't understand how to do this. This is an amazing skill for rapid multiple content creation. And as long as you've got a clear, identifiable message and personality, and what it is that you want to put out there is just what you do and who you are, and you always talk about it, and you deliver a lot of your, the spine of your own personal philosophy, or the spine of your own, what are they called? Like the vision and the mission and the intention behind your business or behind you. Then this is a really great way to create some amazing content. So yeah, almost 60 videos. Can you believe it? Some of them are 3 or 4 or 5 seconds long, and some of them are 3, 4, 5 minutes long, and everywhere in between. So you'll see them all coming up recently, because I had like a purple top on. What have I got on today? I've got green. I'm in green today. It's springtime. So we've got green going on today. And what I want to do today is I want to ask you about, so I'm going to try and I'm going to try and do some shorter answers today. Let's see if we can do that, and do a bit less waffle, so that when I'm video editing later, it won't be quite such a job. All right. Oh, and I know the other thing that's really important that I keep forgetting to do, and it'll really help me, it really help me, is tap, 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 double tap on me, double tap on me, double tap on me on my third eye. I think we do, don't we? Like that, isn't it? So tap on me, tap on my third eye, little tap and a little blessing. And as you give a blessing, you also receive, and it will always reflect what you've given. So if you want to dish out shit, you need to be careful, because you'll know what you're going to get back will be a double portion of shit, or a trailer load of the stuff. So you can send it, because I know you will just get it back again. So I'm clear enough that I can receive any amount of positive and love and balance from every blessing, and dare I say every curse. I take what's best, what's perfect, what's right, what's just, what's good, what works for me, and the rest is used by nature, is transformed by nature, is transmuted by nature. All I need to do is stay conscious, stay present, and stay connected to a sense of love and compassion. So can you do that? Can you come inside and be a bit conscious of yourself right now? So for example, are you holding your phone? Can you feel that if you're holding your phone, you often have all these muscles working really hard, especially the rhomboids in between your shoulder blades. So can you feel both of your shoulders? Now your phone might have to move around, so you can't keep watching, but you can keep listening. So give your shoulder blades a bit of a wriggle, and I'm doing this for myself, so it looks like I want you to do it with me. Couldn't give a shit. I want to do it, and if you want to follow me, that's really good. I always sound quite bossy in classes, but it's because I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm bossing myself to do it myself. So just move your shoulders and your shoulder blades, and then have a little wiggle of your bum and your shoulder blades. A proper little wiggle, and it just loosens up your spine, and it loosens up your muscles, and you can then bring your attention and your awareness inside again, and notice, what will we notice this time? So that time it was a shoulder hunch I was drawing your attention to because we held the phone. The other thing that happens is we lose connection to our tail and the anal area, which is very important in Afraid to Fart. We need to stay connected to our anus, because if we don't, it can surprise us. And a big surprise out your bum when when you're not expecting it is an awful thing sometimes. Sometimes it's a great thing. Sometimes it's an awful thing. So the more aware you are of your body, and the more aware I am of my body, and the more I connect to things like breathing, the less I over talk. No, I'm just talking like nobody's business, aren't I? So that doesn't really sound true, but I know I get really excited, and I know I talk really fast, and then when I talk really fast I run out of breath, and you do this, you hear this noise a lot, don't you? Do you hear that noise? It's like a big a gulpy swallow, and we gulpy swallow because we've not relaxed and paused enough between like words and sentences. And the other thing I do a lot of is, do you know what that happens there? It's because I'm breathing and talking so fast that when you breathe in, you kind of create a vacuum in your mouth, and as you open your mouth, the vacuum is released. So, I used to be a public speaker coach, and there's all these tricks of the trade to sound very professional and to sound that you're not clicky with your mouth and that there's no additional noises. But then you just sound like a fucking robot from AI. And then you just sound like, my shit doesn't stink because my lips don't smack in the middle of my sentences. Now, admittedly, if you're doing an audiobook where people are going to have the headphones in, and it's going to, your intention is to keep them on a journey where especially your nervous system stays relaxed and doesn't get interfered with by sounds and noises, then fair enough. Worry about hard gulping and lip smackers. But actually, when people get really excited and they're too attached to what they're saying, or they're too inside and engaged in what they're saying, but it's really interesting when people do that. It's like gushing. You're gushing what you love. Then I think a bit of lip smacking and a bit of gulpy swallowing's all right myself. So, I'm not sure what quality of a speaker coach some speaker coaches would call me, but I don't care. Because I'm not teaching speaking. I'm doing it. If people want to learn about public speaking, I can help as well. We do a little bit actually on the retreats, the Marrakesh retreat. We've got a lot of people who are involved in public speaking as well. So the Marrakesh retreat in November is a great space. If you do want to do public speaking, whether that's video creating, or you want to stand on stages, or even if you're like a singer or a musician and you get stage fright, can destroy. There was that lovely Scottish singer guy, wasn't there, who struggled terribly. He used to always be pulling his T-shirt and doing that with his T-shirt, didn't he? Like he was, trying to get some fresh air around his body. Beautiful singer though, wasn't he? And I remember all the crowd sang because he got all upset and he got an anxious panic attack. And then the crowd, millions of people, sent him love and sang his song back to him. That was a beautiful example of the best authentic and vulnerable professional. I know I'm good at something, but when I'm in a shit state, I'm not good at it either. So I'm good at singing, but when I'm in a really shit state, my voice gets tight. Or I'm good at public speaking, but when I get really excited, my lips begin to smack. Yeah, anyway, let's go. I've said enough of crap. Let's see where we are. Now are you on, Howard? Howard, are you on?
Expand speaking bar button. Invite pink part. Esabasi pink part to join as a guest. Dart. Comment hey. Invite.
No, right. So I've got to switch him off now.
Voiceover off.
Go to the top of the list. And then
voiceover on. P donut. PPY seal. Otter. Fried egg. Live center. Button. P donut. PP pin. 53s.
I've got 53 pinned messages. Oh my God. We'll be here for 2 weeks if we try and get through all of those. The daffodils will be dead by the time we're finished.
Live room pin close. Button. I would sing to you wink. M_P joined. Unicorn. Share the live. Talent starts. P donut. PPY seal. Otter. Fried egg. Live center. Button. Collect 200. Image. Blessing rising ranking. Image. Collect 200 diamonds.
Oh, diamonds. Send me diamonds. Send me gifts. Heart me's. We love heart me's. I don't know what heart me's are, but I'm told I should love them. So quite like the idea of loving
17/200.
things. I don't think it'll harm me, so I'm believing in that at the minute. And now this is not working as well as it did the other day because I've been waffling too much and I've left it far. There we go. She's pinned again. You read my mind.
Just had to take my rabbit to the vets because of trapped wind. Goodbye £100.
Your rabbit had trapped wind. What the fuck are you feeding your rabbit? And why is your rabbit in such a stressful state? Why is your rabbit so stressed that it's got trapped wind? Now, there's quite a lot of interesting things there. So there's something in the environment includes your food, the people around you, and the emotions and the states that they're in and the situations that are around you that you feel are good for you or that you feel are bad for you. Let me just do... I don't know if it's going to fall. Yeah, I thought it would. I don't want you to fall. I just want you to sit there. Did you like that? You nearly got to look inside my navel then, didn't you? A rabbit with trapped wind. So the rabbit is that's very interesting. It's to do with its diet, food diet, or maybe the type. No, doesn't feel. I mean, if you've had to give it any other kind of medication of any kind, I'd be very suspect about giving things. I didn't even know where the vet was when I was a child. We had loads of animals and we never really had any problems. They arrive when they're born and they leave when they die, and you just dig up a hole in the garden and put them in. And that was it really, and you fed them and you make sure they didn't eat like shit in the house or wherever they shat, you kept it clean for them. And that was it. We did not have a lot of vets. You'd need the vet if the cat got run over or if the dog got run over. I mean, literally, it's the word. I know it's 60 years ago, but animals haven't changed that much in 60 years, I don't think, have they? Maybe they have. Yeah, maybe this digital stuff's moving faster than we have noticed. So, the other thing I was going to say was that your rabbit, do you have a wind issue? do you have problems with your wind? Because sometimes our pets are like a mirror for our own processes. So they get similar physical.
Just had to take my rabbit to the vets because of trapped wind. Goodbye £100.
Hello. Dear me, this is... I think that might be... Hopefully that's not going to move. Luckily I didn't spill my coffee. I just picked up a cup of coffee. So yeah, check in with your rabbit. What's going on? And how did you know it had trapped wind? What was it doing? Was it crying? Was it in pain? Could you see it? That's really an interesting little phenomena. How would you know a rabbit had trapped wind? Must have seemed quite ill to you. Yeah, there's a million questions in my head, but I'd need a conversation with you because a lot of them are just guesses. Yeah, where are we? I haven't written Afraid to Fart for Rabbits yet. Maybe I should do that. Although I do mention pets in the book, in the Afraid to Fart book. Go to the website, www.afraidtofart.com, and you can order the ebook, you can order the audiobook, and there is also a QR code where you can order the paperback book as well. I'm not sure if the QR code's been put up yet, but it'll be there soon. By the time you watch this video back, the QR code will be there. No.
Moderator.
Yes.
Caben. Are you a vegan?
No, quite the opposite.
Invite LR and Lauren to co-host now.
Quite the opposite.
Can you say hi, Julie? Live room pin clerk. 47s.
So, veganism to me is, it's a bit of a mind virus. It's been created through specific messaging signals in education, on television, in films, in the media. Industrialised animal husbandry, I do not agree with. Industrialised farming, I don't agree with. If there's more animals than the people who look after it can take care of, that means if you need machines to help look after your animals, I already think that's wrong. I already think that's out of balance. Now, the reason it's needed is because we live in cities, and so every family can't have its own goat and cow and chickens. Or every village can't have its little farm. But if you think of this, the way the body is not, it wasn't developed to live in the metal, electric, glass, concrete, disconnected society that we live in now. This physical body here was built to be next to cows and grass, not next to concretes and glass. That kind of sums it up. So, veganism, no. When I have been vegetarian in the past and low lactose, so very close to vegan, but I wasn't well. It doesn't suit me at all. And then in the last couple of years, I've had times where I've had no food at all, but I do have some bone broth. And I've lived on it, and I've never been as healthy as I started to become when my diet became mainly organic, lots and lots of animal products. And the animal products, I don't ever go to a supermarket to buy anything like that. I would go to an organic butcher's or the farmer's market. If I'm outside of London, I try and go to local farm shops. So, yeah, that's my answer to the are you a vegan question. Cool.
47s. 47s. Invite Belle Tuman to join us. Board 69 joined. I love you smiling face with...
Wait, let's
Expand
go to
speaking
my
bar.
list.
Hourly ranking.
What's it
Button.
going?
Invite Belle Tuman to join. Board 69 join. I love you smiling. Ruden. Ruden comment. Can you say hi, Julie?
Hi, Julie. Hi, Ruden. I can't. Are you there?
Invite Belle Tuman to join us again. Board 69 join. Any interesting questions? Pin.
Ah,
Caben. Pin. 54s. Live room pin close. Button. Any interesting question? Live room pin close. Button.
no, don't close it. Don't.
Live room pin close.
Nope.
Live room pin close.
Nope.
Live room pin close. Live room pin close. Non-binary vampire. Roy, do you love the autumn co?
Autumn colours, can you tell? I just saw that. Love the autumn colours. Yes. Absolutely. Love rusty oranges and reds. I love mossy, olivey
Ben Glenn
greens. I love, gold,
P-Donut.
deep
PPYC.
golds.
Potter. Friday. Like the live.
Yeah, I'm
REI. Marcus
definitely,
joined. Samuel joined.
definitely an autumnal colour girl.
32s. 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 32s.
Stop doing that.
Moderator.
Yes.
Just followed you.
Good.
Invite.
The moderator just followed me. I don't believe that. Let me
Nick,
just do
voiceover
this
off.
again. There you are.
Voice. Nick N00 DLE King. Pinned. Nick N00. Live center. Button. Image. Nick N00 DLE King. Pinned. Pinned. 45s. 43s. Live room pin close. Button. Close. 40s. 39s. 38s. 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 Have you got any pictures from your travels?
Pictures from my travels. Well, I have, yeah, but I can't find them because I'm blind. I can't see them because I'm blind. Facebook is the best place to find pictures of me. I've never been... I've always been the last person to take photographs. I used to take a lot when I was very young, and then I started doing a lot of travelling, and you just can't keep up with all the pictures. And like 6 months later, I wouldn't remember who was in the picture or where it was or what it was. So I've got a big box full of photographs. I've also got a couple of old computer discs full of photographs and images, but it's too many, and now I can't see any of them. Like none. Can't see one. So sometimes I feel like just throwing it all in the bin, to be honest. And it's interesting, isn't it, that we're fascinated with pictures of the past. There's something soothing and stabilising about the past. But the problem is then we get attached to how it used to be, and that means we don't like how it is now or how we think it's going to be. And then we end up not being in a good mood. And a thought destroying the mood, because nothing's changed. The reality hasn't changed. Nothing's actually changed. You just think, oh, I remember when that used to be like that, and I remember I used to be happy. But we don't remember, we don't go, I remember being happy. I love being happy, and bring happiness into this moment. What we do is we send all our happiness from now into the fucking past, and then remember how miserable we are. It's not good. It's not good. We should be present. How are your shoulders feeling? How are the muscles between your shoulder blades feeling? How are your bum cheeks feeling? Yeah, in your body. How is it now? Not how was it 10 years ago, or how was it when you were travelling. How is it now? How are you now? So I am loving all the questions, by the way. I'm not slagging off the questions. I'm just noticing how we are so easily taken astray. Our thoughts and our thinking, they absolutely stay away from the inner experience, don't they? It's like they'll do all our thoughts and thinking, and our attention will stay outside of us as long as it possibly can. It thinks the outside is far more interesting, but it's not. What's going on inside you is the most interesting thing to you. And if you're assuming that outside is more important, you're fucked. I mean, honestly, we just don't value ourselves enough to pay attention to ourselves. We spend all our time valuing what's outside, and then we wonder why we feel valueless and worthless, and we feel like we're not good enough. We feel like people don't like us, or that we want more, or we haven't got enough. Rather than coming in and going, I feel my heart is beating. I love my heart. Oh my God, it's been beating for 61 years and it hasn't stopped, and I love it. And I can feel my belly gurgling a bit. This belly's happy, gurgling away, unless it's not happy. Sometimes it's gurgling because it's not happy. But you know when you get those happy, contented gurgles and your stomach just goes, like it's going, thank you for that lovely dinner and for relaxing now so I can digest it all. And we don't tune into that happiness in the body. Instead, our mind is out there spinning around in external ideas and sticking in the thoughts that make me feel I'm not good enough, not important enough, not clever enough, not well enough, not whatever enough. Yeah, so we're retraining our attention to move inside our own experience. That's what I do. That's what I love. That's why coming on retreats is so important. Coming to events and workshops, it's so important, because you're in the group of us all having the same sort of experiences with the same sorts of instructions. It's much easier for us to follow and to stay with the vibe. It's like when people want to meditate, they often find it easier to meditate inside a group rather than on their own. But the purpose of meditation is to be in your own energy, on your own, in your own, on your own. And you go, I'm going to go to a group meditation as a bit of an oxymoron. But it works because our mind stays outside trying to grab onto and hold on to the things that we were told were important and that we believed are important. But the most important thing is your lovely heart and your lovely digestive system and your lovely body and this brilliant biology. That's the most important thing. Because all of that then helps with your state, which is even more important. So even though that's the most important thing, there are more important things than the most important thing. The most important thing of all is how you feel. How are you feeling? You could be sat in the most beautiful place with the most beautiful foods and smells and tastes and sounds and textures around you and feeling amazing. But you could be sat in the same position and feel like shit. Or you could be sat in a horse manure and feel amazing because it's warm and you've lost your sense of smell. Or you could feel like shit. See what I'm saying? Outside doesn't matter. I mean, it will make a big difference. It is easier to struggle less in life when you've got abundance around you. It's much easier. But at the same time, people get attached to the abundance. And then they fear losing their great things so much that they don't enjoy their great things. Ooh, we've gone very philosophical on a Saturday morning.
Kiss Mark. Comment just followed you. You're such a JC joined.
Oh, thank you, Kiss Mark, for following me.
Queen X.
Such a queen. I love that. I love Queen of Farts. That's what I'm going to be trying to remember to refer to myself as.
Dylan MUFC 20 Flag of Ireland. Share the live. Whenever I have a bad day, I always go to your TikTok account, smiling face, holding back tears. Red heart.
That's great, because there's a bloody ton. And there's going to be a shed load more of videos on there. Because I made 60 videos in the last 2 days. I know, 60. Oh.
Just followed you. Annabelle Butterfly. Join.
Oh.
Just followed you. Invite. Glenn _VL. Moderator. Caben.
Good.
Muted for this live.
You're muted. You must have muted yourself.
MJ Geary 221 shared the live.
Oh, is that Jessica Geary? Is that you? Oh, are you watching? Oh, yeah. Oh.
Messages. Now. Wendy Snedden. I've got a bug. Felt rubbish yesterday and been purging like crazy all night. I need to sleep X.
Oh. That was a bit of a personal message, wasn't it? Been purging all night. I wonder if it's puke or poo. Or pee. The P's of purging, puke and poo and pee. Have you done any purging recently?
CD. Swan. Comment tongue sack. Can you say hi Tess please?
Hi Tess, please.
Live room pin close. Button. 52s. 52s. Venetia registered like the live. Atticus comment what happened to your eyes?
My eyes are I
Dasha
had
joined. Jake Landress joined.
medical treatment that I didn't
joined.
this is the side effects of a medical treatment.
Logan face with steam from nose.
Not just
comment
one.
Zach. Petra comment me when someone calls my GF baby. Me when someone calls my GF Petra.
No,
Fiona
come
flag
on.
of Ireland. Flag of the palace.
Back to the top. Come on.
Expanse. Goose _K shared the live. Fiona flag of Ireland. Flag of the palace. Kevin shared the live. Goose _K joined. Noggin 1020 joined. You're such a diva. Live room pin close. Button.
Thank
Close.
you. Oh.
Double tap to close. High brightness symbol. Invites you. F King high brightness symbol. Invites you to co-host.
All right, so I don't get annoyed now with these things, do I?
Double tap to close.
Because I got
Afraid to fart.
I get really pissed off when I see them, because I just imagine somebody's watching me like you are now, and they go, oh, I know, I'm going to interfere, and they press the button that goes interfere, which basically brings that screen up. But it's not true, because as I was rather wonderfully and compassionately informed last week, or this week, by my lovely mod, the deciding diva. She said to me, maybe when people click to join you, it's because they've already got a live and they're like looking at how to bring other people into their lives. Now, I'd never even considered that was a possibility. Oh my God, did that make me eat a bit of humble pie. It really did make me, I mean, I even made a video yesterday, confession video, because I thought I need to eat some humble pie here. Because I'm there being all cocky and proud about, oh, look at me being fucking great on here and you just fucking want to join me. And actually, no, they were being great on here as well. And they just thought, well, let's collaborate. And here's me, the miserable bitch, because I can't see. I'm blaming them for tramping all over me boundaries. And it might not even be true. I mean, it might be true, but it might not be true. So I don't need to be attached, because I'll never be sure, really. If I wanted to investigate that to make sure I was 100% certain what was going on, I'd probably spend the rest of my life doing it and have no room to do any shit I really like. So I'm not going to bother.
Eman comment at Blake _Noonan so unfunny. Say hi. And with index and middle fingers crossed. Join. Ellen Eman is being blind frightening.
Very. So that's a really interesting question. I'm going to put you down so I can talk for a bit, because that needs a bit of time. I need to be able to process that as well, because it's heavy. So, yeah, but let me start. Let me think about where I'm going to start with this. the way it happens. So what happens is you've got this thing called orientation. So our nervous system feeds the body with information, and then it allows the body to react and respond. So fight and flight and freeze are things that happen when we perceive that when we have fear. Now, fear is imagined. It's never real. You're not frightened of real things. When something is a real disaster or it's really scary and it's right in front of you, you act. You act. You fight it, you run away, you freeze, you eat it, or you shag it, basically. They're the sort of five Fs. Fuck, food, freeze, fight, flight. Basically, that's kind of it. That's what we do as humans, as animals as well. So when we're in fear, we're either frozen or we're like raging and we want to fight, or somewhere in between those two. That's called the window of tolerance. And when we're in fear, we have like this panic attack feeling. We have feelings that we personally have been calling ourselves stupid for all our lives, or other people stupid for. So let me give you an example. It's a tricky subject, this, because it's so deep and I know so much about it now. So I want to make sure I talk to you in a way that you can actually fucking understand what I'm talking about. So if you've used TikTok for a while, or you might have used Instagram, or you might have used Facebook, or you might have used LinkedIn, or you might other apps. What are the other ones? Snapchat is another one. I've never used Snapchat, but you might use these things and you really like them and you start using them and you get used to it, and then one day you have to upgrade it, or you just go on your computer and you log in that day and it's all different. Like they've put the profile picture in a different place. The menu, you click on the menu and all the items have changed, and you go looking for all your friends and there's just adverts there, and you go looking for all the groups that you were in, and suddenly it's a load of business, and you can't, it's like suddenly you can't communicate with the rest of the world because they fucked up your app, whatever it is. And then fucking hell, fucking hate this, what did they change it for? It worked. That feeling, right? Imagine that, magnify that by 100. That's how it feels being blind. That's how it feels being blind. Oh, it makes me want to cry. That's why I had to put you down. Because what you don't recognise in your mind is going, I'm all right. I know this thing is here. I can reach out and I can touch it. Or I know that there's a space in front of me that I can walk through and I'm not going to hurt myself. Or your mind, because it can't see the space around you, it's trying to talk you into knowing where things are. But the body isn't talking and the body isn't listening. All the body knows is, I can't see if there's danger there. I can't see if there's a problem there. I can't see if I'm going to fall off a cliff. I can't see if I'm going to walk into a wall. The amount of times I've kicked my toes till they bled, just on the corner of like my own rooms, of the doors, on table legs, on the bed. I fell off the bed because I sat in the wrong place because I couldn't see where I was. I broke my wrist. So this body, not the mind that goes, oh, you're all right, you'll be all right, you'll be all right, with its chit-chat. The body is fucking shitting itself. It's terrified. So your nervous system is totally frazzled. And when your nervous system is that frazzled in fear, you can't think straight. All the brilliant thinking happens here in the prefrontal lobes. Neurology, little science in here. Your prefrontal lobes here, and the prefrontal part of our brain, it's like Mr. T-Fowl head, remember that? That's where you're clever, it's where you can do planning. It's where you can remember the past and you can think about the future and you can be in the present moment, and you've got an imagination and you've got logical powers to plan and organise and structure, and you've got creative and imaginative or abstract powers where you can make things up so that they work and that they fit and it brings things together nicely or it opens things out nicely. All of those things happen in this front part here. Now, when you're frightened, you have what's called a prefrontal lobotomy. Chopped. See what I did there? Chopped, right? Your intelligent planning, organising bit gets cut off and you suddenly become like an angry crocodile. The reason I'm saying crocodile is because they've only got a little brain and they're very strong. And they do fight and flight and freeze. They do all of I don't know if they do... they do freeze because they get cold. When they get cold, they go frozen. And they can't move until the sun shines on them and warms them up. Well, we have a similar thing. When we freeze, we don't come out of it straight away. There are parts of our nervous system that are as slow as a crocodile's nervous system. And the crocodile needs the sun to warm it up. And we need awareness and intention, like our inner sunshine. We need that to warm up. It's called the vagus nerve, the unmyelinated vagus nerve. Science lesson, it's not. But with the unmyelinated vagus nerve, once it shuts down, and it can shut down really quick, it takes ages to unravel and warm up again. It takes ages for our biology to start reconnecting and re-establishing the connection and then transmitting the information, and the information actually being able to move through and be received and transmitted correctly. It takes ages. And so once we've had a big shock that's frozen us, it can actually take weeks. Well, if you know what you're doing, it can take weeks to unravel that frozenness. And nobody ever told us that. We didn't get taught it at school. If you do anatomy and physiology, you have to be very specific in your chosen areas to get any kind of information like that. And yet it's happening to all of us all the time. Why don't they teach us what's happening to all of us all the time? They teach us what's happening in the bloody cryptos and in the digital ID and in the boats and in the immigrants and in the... They teach us all of that nonsense and the veganism and all of that nonsense. But nobody talks to me about my nervous system and how easy it is for it to get dysregulated and how long it can take to regulate it. And that's okay, that's normal. And because it takes long to regulate, that gives the doctors time to tell you what pills to take. Because you're not fixed yet. Well, it might take 6 weeks for that process to complete in your body. And in those 6 weeks, you're still panicking that you're not well or something's going wrong. And the doctor fills you up with pills and medicine or pricks. Or sometimes they chop things off and take them out or put things in. But if you'd known that if you waited 6 weeks to 2 months and you worked with the right sort of people and you understand that you're supporting your own natural healing, you'd wait, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Maybe you wouldn't, maybe. But you have to remember you need an extra dose of patience. If you had an extra dose of patience, would you wait? I don't know. I would. But being blind now has given me lots of patience because I've realised I can do, on my own, I can do about a week's work and it will take me a year. What I would have done, the whole of last year, all of the achievements I made with the book and the products that I've got, the workbooks I've created, the audio files, the meditations, all of the work that I've created, it would have all been online and ready within a week. And it's taken me a year and it's still not working because I'm asking other people to do it for me. And even though I know what I'm doing, I assume other people know. And when I give them instructions, they come back with something quite different. It's very interesting. It's very frustrating. And I'm learning to be patient. So yes, it's very scary being blind. Very, very. All right.
Red white heart joined. Red white heart. 2 hearts pinned.
Yay. Go on.
Pinned. Cappy. Pinned. 54s. Live room pin close. Button. Because they're too busy trying to convince us we all need more. Toy_Jane joined. Maisie white heart. Joined. Afraid to fart. 29. Liked. Attachment PNG. Fart. Billy. Pinned. Billy. Pinned. 37s. Live room pin close.
Why
Button.
isn't
Close.
this working?
Live room pin close. Button. Live room pin. Patience is a virtue.
It is. Patience is a big virtue. And you know what? Without it, life's no fun. Life's no fun. I'm just going to carry on talking about this because this is really important. Patience again, it needs your prefrontal cortex to be working properly. It needs the prefrontal clever bit of your brain to be switched on. If that's not switched on, everything is right now. And if that's not switched on, it actually means you're in a survival state. You're not thriving. You're not even really human. You are basically like a lizard. We've got a lizard brain back here, which never goes switched off. And then in the middle, we've got like the animal brain, which is where emotions and feelings and things happen. And then above it, we've got the human cleverness, which can work lots and lots of things out. So it's kind of got three brains, kind of. When we get frightened and when we have shocks and traumas, the first bit that goes is the human bit, because we can survive without that. The next bit that gets messed up is the emotional bit, because we can survive without that. The last bit to go would be the lizard brain, because the lizard brain is where things like your heartbeat, how you digest your food, how your fingernails grow, how the tear production for your eyes, the saliva production for your food, all of the things that this body needs to just operate. Like if you were totally in a coma, or if we just like removed all your brain and all your humanity, what would be the thing that kept the body alive? It's that lizard brain. Yeah, it pumps the heart, it helps all the digestive processes stay online. That some of those will shut down as well, but the things that absolutely have to continue to be switched on, or you would die, that's all under the control of that lizard brain. And so when people talk about, when you talk about reptilian things, and tinfoil hat, definitely one of my best wardrobe items. When you start talking about lizard things and reptilian things, it is true. We have this whole reptilian style brain, and it runs the show. It absolutely, from a biological perspective, our biology will run very, very well without all this clever thinking. It will. And the clever thinking tries to override the biology. That's where we're at the moment in this world. And it's really sad, because it's like, you don't get it. You don't get it. What did I hear the other day? I loved it. It's like planting a cheese tree and expecting it to produce milk. That's big, isn't it? It's like they think they can plant a cheese tree, and expect to get milk. The wrong way around. It's like you couldn't be more wrong way around if you tried. So, what was the point I was going to make? So when you're in that fear, when you're in that mood of, oh my God, I can't believe they've changed it. Oh, now I can't find the thing I wanted to do, and I was just going to do this thing. And you really have a proper, what my mate calls it, a knick-knack paddywhack. You just lose it. You just lose it. And it might only be for a split second. But what you've lost is called orientation. You've lost orientation. You've lost... like you've got muscle memory of where to swipe and where to tap and where to move, the keys and the mouse and stuff. Your body remembers, the muscles remember, and suddenly your muscles are doing a job that used to be able to get into your friend's account to send a message. And you click and you end up on some water sewage filtration capacity sales page or something. And you're trying to get hold of your mate Maureen about going to the bingo on Tuesday. Do you know what I mean? So the muscle memories there go, no, I'm doing it right. And the brain's going, no, it's going wrong, it's going wrong. And the muscles are going, I'm doing it right. And the brain's going, but it's wrong, but it's... And then you're in this massive incoherence, this massive conflict. The body's doing the thing it's always done, and it's not getting the same result now as it used to get. That's called disorientation. So that's where the blindness was massive, because you open your eyes and you expect to know where the things around you are in space, and it doesn't happen. And then the body goes, well, if I don't know where anything is, I ain't moving, because I don't want to hurt myself. Did you hear what I said the other day? The way to make somebody freeze and put the body into deep fear, put yourself in a room and just pitch black the room. Pitch black it. Just take all the light out. Or big fat blindfold on you and stand inside a room and see what you can do. Just notice how scared the body feels. Even at the thought of that, a little bit of fear starts to enter the body, yeah? Ooh, hey, we've gone deep this Saturday morning, haven't we? It's good stuff, though, because I'm researching at the minute. How do you speak to people on LinkedIn? Because I don't speak to them the way I speak to you. I can't just go, Oh, look, my coffee's going cold and I can't do things like, oh, look at my drum and shit like that, because apparently LinkedIn all think their shit doesn't stink. But I know there's a lot of people that I used to connect with on LinkedIn that I need to get back in front of, because what we offer, the retreats, the workshops, the book and everything like that, even though it's a different audience, it's still really important that people like that know what's happening and can come along and join us or can read the book. So yeah, I want to re-establish myself on LinkedIn, because you know my LinkedIn account just got wiped. So I went blind and I just fell into this black hole of depression and I couldn't use any of my social media. And just at the same time, somebody had hacked into my LinkedIn account and it's been gone for 3 years. But they wiped it. I mean, they wiped it. The only thing it was left was all the followers. I've got loads of followers. Not followers on there, they're called connections. Got loads of connections on LinkedIn. But they, whoever had taken it over, it was an aesthetics clinic. Couldn't be more different. I mean, God, can you imagine what a plastic surgeon would think? They'd fucking hit the jackpot when they saw me, wouldn't they? Except I wouldn't go under the knife for any of them. Anyway, one of them nicked my website, nicked my LinkedIn.
Double tap to close. Mr. Peace hand sign. Mr. Peace hand sign. Double tap to close.
So,
Afraid to fart.
I know I am. I am afraid to fart sometimes. Are you? I still am. I'm not a fearless farter all the time. Sometimes I am. I mean, a lot of the time I am. But there are still occasions where I know I'm going to fart and my body goes, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's like the same. It's like with the Facebook or they've just changed the app moment. I only wanted to send a post and I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't find it. I can't find it. It's what my bum feels like sometimes when I'm a bit worried about farting. Oh. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying, but... Oh, LinkedIn, yeah. So they wiped my account, so I'm going to start again. So I'm like, which angle do I need to unfold first, so that then the journey of me being who I am now just flows naturally? Because they knew me as this, I'd been working in tech since 1984, and then I've been doing yoga since 2007, and lots of other things. So there was this, and the public speaker work that I was doing, and I did a TED talk. So all of that sort of stuff is on there, but none of it was me being blind. So I'm coming straight in with, oh my God, 3 years ago, the last time you saw me, and now I'm blind. And LinkedIn's changed quite a lot, so I'm having a lot of panic attacks trying to use LinkedIn. I'm not having any because I can't do it. I've had to ask someone else to help me. It's going to take a long time as well because they ain't got much time, but it'll happen. Right, so are we pinned? Are we pin?
User 2 130. User 2. Image. Would you recommend doing yoga? I want to start, but I'm not sure if it's good or not.
Ooh. So, I don't recommend yoga. I mean, I do, because I teach it and I love it and I couldn't live without it now. But it depends what you mean by yoga. I do not mean acrobatics. I do not mean gymnastics. I don't think when I'm doing yoga, I haven't got one foot behind my head, the other one standing on my big toe, and my arms done in a mudra or something. That's not what I'm talking about. Yoga is being in your body. If you stayed with me all the way through this live, you'll have already done a little bit of yoga. So, for example, you can do a bit now. So just become aware. Are you holding your phone or is your phone down? And whatever you're doing, what's your right hand position like? What's your left hand position like? I just had a really weird thought, but we won't go there. But what are you doing with your hands? Become aware. Does your right hand feel warmer or colder than your left hand? Mine feels a bit warmer. Does your right elbow feel bigger or smaller than your left elbow? That's a hard one, isn't it? Does your right shoulder blade feel more tight or more loose than the left shoulder blade? Oh, that's tricky as well, isn't it? So tight and loose and shoulder blades. That's yoga. That's yoga. It's bringing your attention in and activating the connection between your attention and something in your own experience. Right, now we could do yoga asana, which is postures. So, one of the postures you can do is you stretch one of your arms up to the ceiling. and stretch it up, up, up. And the other one, just keep it really relaxed. And now with that stretched arm up to the ceiling there, can you get your shoulders to be the same distance from your ears on both sides? So I have to literally lift the other shoulder up to do it, I think. But can you do it? Can you, of the arm that's lifted, can you make the armpit more soft? Oh, it's tricky, isn't it? Keep lifting and stretching up. And then stretch up the other one as well. Stretch them both up and have your fingers like this, all stretched out. Like that. Stretch, 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 stretch. So your thumb is pointing away from your little finger on both hands. The palms are facing each other and your fingertips are reaching for the ceiling. And now push your bum down into the seat. Keep reaching up with your fingertips to the ceiling and push your bum into the seat. And take a big breath and imagine it all going just above your belly button. In between your boobs, if you've got any. And then blow it out slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep stretching your fingers up. Keep pushing your bum down. Stretching your fingers up. Pushing your bum down. Soft armpits, stretch your fingers up. That's hard, isn't it? Soften your armpits and stretching your fingers up. And drop your bum down. Can you do soft armpits? Oh, it's really hard, isn't it? See, that's yoga. That's my kind of yoga anyway. So I'm a yoga therapist as well as a yoga teacher. So, you know, you can stand on one leg and you can bring your foot up behind your head, so suck on your big toe. You can do there's all this shenanigans that people say yoga is. But yoga, to me, is bringing your mind and your body and whatever's happening between them all together. So I'm thinking about my body and I'm noticing how my body feels. And I'm trying to change the way my body's acting and I'm noticing how it feels. Yeah. So it's this inner experience, this inner process. And we did a bit of breathing as well. So when you blow out, it means you're making your exhale last longer. It's much longer than, yeah, or through the nose. So the thing that's important with yoga is, why are you doing it? What is it that you want to do? What do you want to feel better? Do you want, like, have you got, is your posture poor? Do you hunch forwards? Have you got stiff hips? Have you got, some people have like frozen shoulders. A lot of frozen shoulders are generally because of the way people hold their phones. So a lot of what I've worked on in people's bodies in the last 10 years, massively. Before then, not so much. But it is actually damage from holding a phone or a mouse. Mouse arm and phone arm are slightly different. And if you have to do both, you'll often get this knot, energetic knot, under the deltoid area here. And it's actually really easy to work on. But then every time you do your phone or you do your mouse, you're putting it back in again, and putting the shit back in, putting the confusion back in again. So we have to learn how to do things differently as well. And that's the purpose of yoga, is that something new can happen. So, for example, some people change hands and start using their mouse with their other hand. And that feels awkward for a little bit. You get that, can't fucking do it, I can't do it feeling again, right? But actually, that rewires your brain. Like, fucking rewires your brain. It removes all of the stress in the back of the rhomboids, in the back of the shoulder blade and underneath the shoulder blade. And it's, they say things like that help with Alzheimer's and dementia and stuff, because it's like a brain gym. Cleaning your teeth with the other hand is another one. Wiping your bum with your other hand. But that you need to be quite specific and careful about. I had a broken wrist for a while, so I became quite ambidextrous with all of these personal chores. So with yoga, I would suggest everybody looks into it. When you consider, what is it that you want to do differently, to feel differently, to have differently, to experience differently? What is it? What's the thing you want? Because once you know the thing that you want, then it's really easy to relate to a good yoga teacher or a yoga therapist. And they can help you understand what you need to do to get that. Or how you need to be to get that thing that you want. And what was the other thing? There was something else that I was going to say. Oh, yes. a really, really key piece of advice about any kind of yoga or therapy or exercise is the teacher that you find. If you really like a teacher, you don't care what subject they teach, do you? And if you really like a teacher and you really value and love and learn from them, if you can really absorb something from how they teach and how they are, then the subject is not important. Your intention of what you desire is important, and your ability to be modest in front of your teachers and to be humble in front of your teachers, and for your teachers to remain humble in front of you. I think that would make an excellent relationship for anybody to start practicing new things. Yoga's very good. Tai Chi is also very good. Kung Fu, I was doing that the other day, wasn't I? Martial arts things are really cool because, again, they're all looking at the energy inside the body. The bio energy, the life force energy. In yoga, we call it prana. In Tai Chi, we call it chi. The chi in Qigong. Chi, yeah. Tai Chi.
Afraid to fart.
Oh, we've been on an hour.
500.
Oh dear, this... Okay, so let's see.
Voiceover off.
Hey, I'm getting very good at that. I mean, I literally bashed the fuck out my eyeball then, but we did it. Well done, kids. Hey. So I'm not going to stay on too much longer because I'm just aware that my deciding diva, she's got a life, and so have I. Where was I? Chi, prana, life force, energy, ether. Ether is another way of looking at this. The etheric fields, the etheric information is the same as the life force field in some respects. I mean, they get used differently, all these jargon, all these languages. But they're all kind of talking about the same thing. So that's not very succinct at all, is it? I still haven't made it even into the running for the short answer club. I wonder what we can do. I wonder if we actually care. Are we all okay with me taking an hour to answer 3 questions? So, before we go, tap and give me hollers, follows. What are they called? Heart me's, do heart me's. Hats. I got earphones the other day. That was amazing. Glasses. I've had some DJ glasses. What else did I have? Somebody said I had a Mario moustache, but I think that might have been a joke. Can you get a Mario moustache on here? Is it a gift? If it is, can someone give it to me? So send me gifts, diamonds, roses. What else? What other gifts do people send? And do tapping. And if you haven't followed me, if there's a red thing up there, press it so that you can follow me. And make sure that you like and follow the videos. Oh, and I have a favour. I'm going to put this in one of the posts. No, I'm going to put it in a few of them. I have an image that helps people go to... It's a QR code and a little bit of information about the book. And I want to pin it in some of the posts under the video. I want to pin it as the top pinned comment. But I can't pin my own posts. So I'm going to post an image with a QR code on it, and I want people to take that image, to copy it, and then to paste it in as a message, because if you do that for me, I will pin your message to the top of the comments. Now, clearly, if you say something really insulting and horrible and mean about me, I'm not going to pin your comment, even if you put the picture there. But you don't have to say anything. You just literally just have to put the picture. But if you want to speak about why you think people should look into the book, you can do that. But yeah, any video that you watch from now on, if you can't see the picture with the QR code on it anywhere in the comments, then please grab it and put it in there. And I will love you even more. In fact, I will make a special connection with people who do that, so we can have a direct message conversation. I've got loads of direct messages that I don't get back to because it's just too many, and I have to stay really focused. So, and I know that you all choose that I stay focused, and even though you might have a message in my inbox that I haven't looked at and you might be feeling a bit miserable because of that, I will keep giving you little ways and tips to help you to actually come in front of my field of vision and to support me in a way that I connect with you and that we can create a connection. One of the key things I say to everybody who wants to know more about me, who wants to get to know me more, is get the book. Get the book. Not just because I want you to read all about me. I want you to understand and learn, comprehend, and have your own experience of the sort of stuff that I talk about, the sort of stuff that happens to me in life, the sort of stuff I've experienced. And what I share generally is the sort of stuff that makes you feel better, makes you feel closer to your own personal value, makes you feel like you actually are important, more important than the outside world, and that you're the most magical possible ever version of yourself that you could ever be right now. Don't make yourself great tomorrow. Be great today. You already are great right now. So feel that. Just imagine yourself feeling like you're great because you're so unique. There's nobody like you. There's no one else like you. Everybody else is taken. So be yourself, love yourself, and free yourself. Oh, that was like a rhyme, wasn't it? Oh, look at me getting a bit of poetry going. Free yourself from the clutches of fear, from the evil claw of fear. Because the less fear, the more access to brilliance. So let's stop all these prefrontal lobotomies. The fear and the fight and the flight and the freeze and the food and the fucking... all of that. Let's just... although, no, some of that's quite good fun, isn't it? We don't want to stop all of that. Oh. Anyway, let's say thank you. Go to the website, www.afraidtofart.com. Go to the website, check me out. Get the book off Amazon, check me out. You can get the audio book off the website as well. It's not my voice yet, but it will be. But yeah, if you've got a copy, if you get this one that we've got now, there's going to be like we're going to do when my one comes out, we can do a transfer of some kind for you. So all people who already own the audiobook will get an extra special gift when my voice audiobook gets released. We've done this really super cool thing, but you need to have the audiobook to get it. So do that. And the other thing is retreats as well. So where are you going to be on the 17th of April for 4 or 5 days? The Isle of Wight. 17th of April, get yourself to the Isle of Wight. We're doing 3 nights, 4 days, or is it 4 nights, 3 days? Anyway, 3 or 4 nights. And we'll be doing the Art of Letting Go retreat. Amazing. We do every day. We do a bit of yoga, playing yoga, exercising, breathing, a bit of the mindset stuff as well. But it's mainly about the body, feeling what's going on in the body. We also do acupuncture, which really, really helps with calming down the whole nervous system and bringing all your brilliance back online. We do acupressure and acupercussion. So the acupuncture system is the meridian system, which is basically the flow of the chi. You know, in Qigong and Tai Chi, that chi, the same as prana. So the energy flows in little tubes. I mean, it doesn't, but this is how we imagine it. It flows in little tubes, and those little tubes are the meridians. So when you learn to like fiddle around with your tubes, so you've got some really lovely ones at the beginning of the eyebrow here. You can do it now. Let's do it together just for a 5-minute de-stress. At the beginning, the very beginning of your eyebrow, where those first hairs start growing, you just tap there. That's the bladder meridian. That helps with the energy to your bladder, which bladders can get a bit discombobulated when you're stressed, can't they? So you feel really full and you go for a piss and there's nothing there, or you end up pissing yourself and there's loads and loads and you didn't realise. Bladder, yeah, that's a bladder. And then on the outside of the eye here, this is the gallbladder. This is about how well do you express your anger? Do you hold it in? Do you destroy everything around you? Do Do you destroy everything inside you, or is your anger balanced? Does it make you feel strong? And are you able to be strong and capable and boundaried in your anger? That's the gallbladder. It's magic, isn't it? And this is I call this acupercussion, or acupressure. You just hold. But I like the percussion. Just tapping, you're not hurting yourself. And then under here, this is the last one we're going to do for now. I'll teach you more of these, actually. This is the stomach. And it's like through the middle of each eye and on the bone underneath. Mine's quite, it's got quite a lot of inflammation, but I can still find it. On the little bone, there's actually a little niche, a niche, whatever you call it. And that's the stomach meridian. So bladder is about your territory, because you piss outside your own gate, so everyone knows it's your gate. So the bladder is to do with territory. The gallbladder is to do with how we process anger and how good we are at standing up for ourselves. And then the stomach is how well do we process everything that life throws at us, including our food. How well do we digest it? How well can we break it down? How easily can we just take it apart and take out all the bits that we need? So there are 3 points that we've done today. Notice how you feel after you've done that. I feel a bit brighter. I feel a little bit lighter around my forehead. So yeah, nice. Right, that's it. We're going to go. Join us at retreats. Join us at workshops. The workshop's the 9th of May in London. The retreat is the 17th of April in Isle of Wight. And if you fancy Marrakesh, got nearly a full week in Marrakesh. That'll be in November. So if you want to know more about that, DM me and say either retreat or workshop in the DM message that you send me, so that I can identify them. I mean, I'm getting other people to help me, so we need to give everyone clues as to how we connect. And the other way to connect, as I say, is to find that QR code of the book and post it inside any of the comment sections of any of the videos, so that I can then pin your post, if you'd like me to pin your post. Do that. All right, lovely people. Let's see what's going on. So, yeah, heart me's, gift me's, diamond me's, flower me, hat me, moustache me, glasses me, headphone, all of those things. Do you know what I got? Once I got a galaxy, that was rather delish. Got a big galaxy. So, yeah, if you're up for that, go for it. I always knew I preferred Galaxy to Cadbury's. We're on.
Do you ever plan on coming to Australia?
Oh, yes. I'm going to do a world tour, and I'll probably start. I'll probably start it in the winter, so I'd want to go somewhere warm. So Australia would be a great place. Because I've got loads of my lovely Fearless Farters family are in Australia and in New Zealand. Like loads and loads and loads. I didn't know. So yeah, I would really love to do that.
Y5KRJ joined. Shah shared below.
Oh,
Moderator.
I'm going. Okay, if there's a follow there,
Comment.
press it. Press follow. If
Afraid
it's
to follow.
there, follow. And if not, double tap on my finger. Go on, tap on my finger. Is it in the right place? I can only see when I go like that. Oh, it's in the right place. Oh, look, I can see all the hearts. Oh, I do love that. Heart me, diamonds, gifts, pearls. Oh, I don't know. Coconut water. I wish you could send me coconut water. That's one of the things that I love. I love travelling to tropical countries, and one of the very first things whenever I get to a new neighbourhood, because I generally stay in neighbourhoods, I don't go and stay on the strip or in the centre of town. I like staying with families or in family areas. I go and find the coconut seller, and it's often a little scruffy guy with a very big moustache who hangs around outside the station with a pile of coconuts and a big machete. And the friendliest people I've ever met, the most helpful, generous, gorgeous people I've ever met are the coconut sellers of this world. So I doff my hat to all coconut sellers everywhere. You are a wonderful, wonderful community of people connected through the coconut.
Love Marie Zero joined. JZ3RO, say hi.
Oh. Okay, should we do one more? Oh, somebody just said, was that a galaxy? Oh, did I just see a galaxy? Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh, do you know, you TikTok tribe, did you see the video about my love and TikTok? We felt it was love at first fight, me and TikTok. It wasn't love at first sight because I can't fucking see anything. But I was fighting so hard to get myself back onto social media. Me fighting with TikTok introduced me to you. And me introduced to you became like a love affair, love at first fight. Definitely it was. So we're all tight now. Me and TikTok, me and you. We're like that on TikTok. Because, oh my God, look, there's more things happening. Oh, it's just, this channel, it's just out of this world. It took me 6 months before anybody even knew my name, because everyone calls me the afraid to fart woman, or people who are afraid to say the word
Wilted
fart.
Rose. Now Wilted Rose. Comment, can I join?
Oh, people who are afraid to say the word fart, especially DJs and stuff, when I come on and I say, hello, I like your music, they go, oh, hello, afraid. And they won't say the word fart. So I also discovered in the last few months that fart is a 4-letter word. Like fuck is a 4-letter word. I was going to say see you next Tuesday, but that might be going a bit far for a Saturday afternoon, mightn't it?
Invite Wade.
Yeah.
Hannah joined.
Right. I am absolutely going. I just realised what I did. I keep tapping on the messages. So, and I know what's just happened. You lovely sister. You deciding diva. So do you like deciding diva? I thought decisive or defensive. Or there was another word I thought with a D that was quite cool. But I think you like deciding, don't you? The deciding diva. She is the decider. Yeah. But I'm going to call you the deciding. Anyway, I'm decided, my beautiful mod.
Invite Wade.
That
To join as a guest.
I'm not going to invite anybody as a guest. I'm going to get off now. I'm going to go and finish making my lunch. And what am I going to have for my lunch today?
Comment if you don't mind me asking, are you fully blind? If not, what can you see XX?
Oh, yeah, I can see white fog. Like white fog. If I hold this here, like that this far, I can see that there's white lines kind of text. I have everything black on my phone and my computer as well. So I can see there's white lines. And then at the top here, I can see there's a black arrow, which is my thing for speech. And there's a white disc and there's things like moving across. So, but you know, like that when big red thing comes, or that blue thing that came there, wherever it is, I can see when the colours and movement are big and strong, I can kind of see that. So something just popped there. So it's all tap, come on, all tap on my finger. All tap on my finger and I'll watch as the little things come up the side and I'll cheer when I see them. Can I see them? Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! I can see them. I can see all the love. I can see all the love. So I really love the tapping crew. Tapping crew and my big peeps, because that vibe, you feel it. You do honestly feel, even though you're there, like connecting to me, I feel your connection.
Zoe_2004 like the live. Lupard08 like the live.
Oh.
Alyssa like the live. Magisarialbox32 joined.
Yay! That means you're all liking and liking and liking. That's so cool. So yeah, keep liking me, keep sharing, keep liking, keep following.
Like the live.
Keep asking questions.
Registered.
Keep asking questions because your questions really inspire me. The reason these lives are now so enjoyable is because I have my deciding diva, and she's here.
Joined. Juna Grace Sparkles joined.
No, he's talking about everybody now. And I have my deciding diva, and she's here to assist because I just wanted to see your messages because so many of you really love me, but the trolls are busy. The trolls like to stay busy, so they try to block the signal, but there's not many of them. So now that I have my mod, my deciding diva, she can unblock the signal and she can make sure that your questions actually get to me. And what I saw, 4 questions, and it's taken me an hour and a half. So I need to get my arse together. We should arrange something to have a quick fire round where you ask me a question and then you give me 10 seconds to answer it. See how we do. That would be a good laugh, wouldn't it? Anyway, so you were asking what I see. So if I held the phone this far away from me, which is what's that? Like less than half a metre, I can't see the phone at all now. There's just fog. So I can sort of see my hand a little bit there. But here I can see that I've got fingers. And then here I can sort of see a bit, I can see like shape of a fingernail, but literally there. So it's literally touching my nose. That's what I can see. So I use a white stick when I'm outside. And And when I've been in the same room for 10 minutes or so and it's not too bright inside, I kind of get a bit of a measure of the shapes and things in the room. But yeah, I'm always walking into things. I'm always knocking things over. I was doing it before I was blind, so now it's just got worse. Yes. So I'm going, and it was so lovely to see you all. I don't know, I was going to say maybe jump on tomorrow, but I think I'm going to be a bit busy, and my lovely diva is going to need a bit of a rest after this. All right, lovely people. Thank you very much for joining me. And thank you for all the love, for the kisses, for the diamonds, for the galaxies, for the hats and the glasses and the headphones and the moustaches. What other things? Maracas. Are the maracas? Are there things like that you can actually give me? I was watching a lovely South American guy this morning playing all his instruments. It was beautiful. Panpipes. Anyway, I'm off on one, aren't I? I just can't stop myself. Oh, I'm going. Thank you, beautiful people. So now I have to go like this. Oh dear, and I haven't got it right, have I? No, I've got it wrong again. I need my voice on, that's why.
94% battery power. Chart. Live empty tool close new.
Yeah.
Live empty tool close new.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
In live. Please.